It's now time for our post-match report presented by American University Athletics Eagles Club. We're joined by the head coach, Jason Borrelli. So tough outing for the Eagles today. What are some positives we saw out of today?
Well, we had opportunities to win a lot of matches, but coming in, I really felt like there were 5 matches in that dual meet that I felt like 3 of them we should win, and I felt like we had a really good chance to win 5, and if we wrestled really well, we might win 6 or 7. So I would say, and we scored points. So I'd say, in a lot of matches we scored the first points, or at least we looked, pretty good on our feet and neutral. But we got beaten up on the mat on bottom, and we knew that they were a good, top team. And we spent a lot of time this week trying to get better on bottom. But if you don't have that feel, sometimes you can't quite simulate it in your room. And so,
right.
But I would say, the positive is that, we have a young team that wrestled hard, and we had a chance to win a lot of matches against a good Big Ten school. But we didn't, and so obviously we got to go back and figure out those little things that we're doing wrong so that we can turn the corner.
Yeah, I mean, what's what are some of those little things you're going to pull? I know, a lot of our guys are getting to that, outside single, head inside single, and getting caught in that whizzer, and it's just, a slow finish there, getting caught there.
Yeah, finishing wasn't great. We talk a lot about that. We work on those positions, but again, it goes back to we need competition. When you're competing in the room against your teammates, sometimes, as you're not pushed quite the same way you are in a competition, and so we need to keep having this, and it is good to have that because, in practice when you're drilling, sometimes the guy doesn't give you a full fill and he falls over, and you build some bad habits on finishes, and in a match you don't get that same feel. So we got to get better at finishing. I thought off bottom, of course, I already mentioned that we've got to get a lot better there, and just being better on contact, head level, and keeping guys off our legs or neutralizing when they do attack, either re-attacking or stopping them with our hips. We didn't do a great job there when I felt like that we gave some easy scores away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you mentioned some a lot of youth on the team. There were a couple times in a couple of matches where it was towards the end of the period we were giving up points.
Yep.
I think that comes a lot with the youth, but how do you try to overcome that part of the youth and having those mental laps in the end of the period?
Yeah, just got to be in that situation a lot, and we just need more competition. Excited for the Navy Classic tomorrow, another chance to compete. We have a good Army team coming in here in a couple weeks, and so just good competition. We will continue to fine tune some things technically in our room, but there's just a difference between a live setting against somebody who is trying to beat you,
right,
in every scenario, and so we just need competition. The best way for our youth to get better is to compete if they have the right mindset, even if they're taking losses, they're taking lumps. As long as they have the right mindset and they're learning from it, they're going to be better. And I've seen it from year to year. Last year to this year, our younger guys who are now sophomores have gotten a lot better, and they'll continue to get better, and that's going to be the same thing for our young true freshmen this year.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, good luck tomorrow at the Navy Classic, and we'll see you back here in Bender Arena December 3rd against Army.
Great, yeah, we're looking forward to it, and hopefully get a great crowd out on December 3rd.
Yep. Thanks, Coach Borrelli.
Thanks.
And that'll do it for our Eagles Club post-game report. Do your part to support the success of AU wrestling, student-athletes in the classroom and on the playing fields by making a gift now to support the wrestling program at aueagles.com/giving.